Hello everyone, this is Gus Waring of UFOSightsDaily.com. I have some really cool anomalies from the MIR program, and it's from the Spirit rover, the Mars Spirit rover. Look at this face over here. The face is actually, the facial part is right here. You can see the nose, eye, lips, chin, and ear. Over here, this big whitish dark, lighter thing is his cranium or hat or hair. So the whole head would be like this, but the facial features are right here. Well, if you count the ear. If you don't count the ear, then this is his face: eye, nose, mouth, chin. Also, I found this little bugger peeking his head out with a hat or high cranium or hair, whatever that is, on his head. That's the second time in a week I found something poking his head out of darkness. Here's a really cool, almost Aztec Mayan face right here. The eyes, nose, and mouth are right here, and then it has all these long ear-like objects or horns coming out of it. And down here I have some technology, and I'll show you close-ups of all these. If you want to fast forward, you can see these things a little bit larger. This looks like technology to me. This really looks like technology. Over here, there's a front part of a ship. I just covered up the nose cone. This is the black nose cone in the front, and on right here it's broken off. And the back pieces are over here. Okay, this is all the back piece. But also right here, you see the most detail. You see the engine, you see the square back part of the ship, and you see the most detail right over here of this front part of the ship. Okay, let's get into this. This is the original photo, and as you see, there's just too much light. So what I did is added a little shade. So if your photo program has a button that says shade or dehaze, use that button. I didn't use contrast on this. I just used dehaze or shading. Okay, this is the full photo, and I did circle some anomalies so that we can find them a little bit better. And okay, here's one. Here is a object. It looks like a face right here. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it does look like a face, so I just circled it. Let's go down to another one. Here is something that looks like technology over here, and I will enlarge it the best I can. This object does appear to be technology. Can you see the long tunnels coming out of this, the long tubes? And there's kind of two round tubular larger pieces behind it, almost like a vacuum tube. And you see there is a tunnel here going on it, and it just looks kind of strange. So I'm going to take this one and make it darker. Okay, let's open up a photo program right here. I was already looking at it, but this one has a red circle on it. I'd like to look at it without the red circle. Does this one? Yeah, okay. I'm going to enlarge that one a little bit so I can get it in better detail for you. Okay, there we go. Let's put it in. Whoops. Photo program. Let's put it in. And now what I'm going to do, this is Photoscape X if you have a Mac. Here's the top part here. Trying to make it smaller so you can see all the details. Okay, come down here and hit dehaze. There's a button called dehaze, and it automatically makes it darker so you can see around the object. Let's apply that a little bit. Let's try to go dehaze one more time, and you can really see the detail much better here. You can see there's objects going around. I'll put accept on that, and then I'll go a little bit higher up to sharpen, see if I can change that. Would that help or make it worse? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say, but that's the sharpened image of it. Oh God, no. So if you sharpen it, you do see a little bit more detail right here, but it's really difficult in this photo. So we'll close that. Okay. But that is one. That is one of them. So let's zoom out, go to the next one. There is a little object. It appears to be like a pirate face or something. I can't really tell. There's an eye. There's like another eye with eye socket with no eye. mouth right here, forehead or something. I don't know. It's really weird. You could look at these. You could pause the video right there if you think something's interesting. I'm just trying to go through it so I don't waste your time. I want to show you everything I caught. This little bugger I just caught. Do you see this? Do you see the guy poking his head out? Okay. That little guy right there. You can see a face there. And you can see it has a hat or hair or something on his head. This is the face part. Okay, let's take that off. And I just reported something like that about a week ago. Very similar, kind of cool, but this one's different. This one's different. This one looks less reptilian, and it has this weird hat or crown on his head. If we go up, here's the best of the best. This is amazing to me. I don't know if you could see this or not. I didn't want to colorize it. I really didn't want to colorize it. The funny thing is, it's a face on a face. His hair is a face. Let's look at this part only. This part only is the eye, nose, lips, chin, ear. Take off the ear. Now you don't see the ear. Now it's just the face. But his hair, this white part up here, is also a face. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's probably too hard to see the detail of that. But this is the eye, nose, maybe a mouth, can't see it. Something that looks like an ear, and his cranium, his top forehead. So his chin's down here. So there's actually a face on a face. Maybe you get that. Why would they do that? Well, they're higher thinkers, possibly, or they just might be. They just might not be higher thinkers. They might be a culture that believes this is art. That the most beautiful thing in the world is a face, and so maybe they did that. I'm going to did it enlarge by itself? No. Okay, I'm going to adjust this face's size so we can get it in better quality. And I want to, I want to take the photo program and show you the face and see if I can get it in better detail. Let's enlarge it a little bit, dehaze. Okay, you can see a little bit better detail now, just a little bit. Push apply. Let's take that. And now if I take another program, I'll take this program here. Yeah, that's me. I love to use these programs because I'm trying to learn how to use them. This is just an art program that, an art program that colorizes things with neon. And yes, that's me. I was trying to make a icon for Twitter or something that's unusual. I know someone said my Twitter account's very boring. I don't really have much things on it that's interesting, never changes, so I was trying to change it. Okay, this is a program that helps colorize things, so I will color the bottom face a little bit. Okay, so the bottom face here is colorized here. That's the bottom face right here. Now, if I wanted to change the color, well, let's make the top face a different color. Let's make it bluish. So the top face is different. Coloring the eye area, nose, chin. Oh, that's too dark, isn't it? Sorry about that. Because I enlarged it, this program's a little slow. Right there. So I'm not going to try to get it too perfect, but that's pretty close. If I were to put the eyes on it, the eye would be about, let's do a yellow eye so you can see it better. Eye. Okay, there's eye there. The mouth area is right about here. What looks like it could be a nose is there, but let's take that off so you can see the lines are there. Also, there seems, let's go to gray. You can't really see it. There's an eye here and an eye here. Let me take that off. And the mouth is right here, and the nose is here. I just took that off so you can see it better. That's a little odd, a little strange, but this is the original. This is the original, which is really mind-blowing to me. The detail of this one is incredible. Let's go back to the original photo with the shade adding to it, and we will look around, zoom out a little bit again, and most of the stuff is on the right side of the photo, the right side. So let's go back here. You see some of these are really close. The face, the two faces, the face with the face has a hair instead of hair, it has a face on it. The little guy peeking out. Another object I think is a face, but who knows. Another face over here. A really cool piece of technology. I don't really care about the faces as much unless it's higher detail, but the technology, I do love that. And here's another face. And if you go up from this one, that's where you find this. This craft. Now, when I added dehaze to it, this craft actually became a little bit light, so I'm a little sad by that. So what I'm going to do is open Photoscape X again. This is Photoscape X. And I'm going to take and drop in the one with the UFO. Now, the UFO front is right here. The back part is right here. It's broken and broken. Let's hit dehaze. That's a little bit better. Dehaze. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Okay, right here you can see it really well. Can't increase it too much without losing the detail. This is a really poor photograph from NASA. You can see it has a black nose cone, almost pearl-like in shape, half shape. And then it comes to a very white metal piece over here. And the right here is the engine and the back piece. So, okay, I just wanted to get that to you, show it to you, see what you think about those things. These are some anomalies I found today, and this is the Mars photo I found it in. Let's take one last look, close up at the face with hair that is another face in the opposite direction. Now I say opposite direction because these two eyes are looking into this direction with the back of his head pointing over here. His two eyes are looking in this direction with the back of his head not visible because the top of his head is this guy's head. Alright, my name's Waring. Please like and subscribe and I'll make more videos for you very soon. Thank you very much.